So guys, you can see over there, we just wrote a code. We just took a module called test. We initialized two variables, A and B, both are reg. Then we began our code, test code. First of all, we assigned the value A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0. Here we wrote our $display command. And in the $display command, you can see the syntax. In the $display command, we started the bracket, then the inverted commas. And inside the inverted comma, we wrote our text, time is equal to, and then the time in 0t format, like whatever the value is displayed here. And then this is a text. Then we have another variable called A, and I want the value of A to be displayed in variable, so I wrote %B. If you want it to be displayed in decimal, then write D. Similarly, value of B. Now we had three variables here, time. So for the time, to fetch the value from where the value of time will come, you have to define it after the comma. $time, that is the system clock. This value will be displayed. And after that, the second variable in the line is A. The value of A is to be fetched from A. This is our A. Just copy paste this here. And value of B is to be fetched from B. This is our B. That's why I wrote them in sequence. If you have more variables, then keep on writing them in sequence. $time A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and also here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, vice versa. And then you can see that after 5 intervals, time intervals, we change the value from A0 to A1, and B still remains 0. After another 5 intervals, it becomes 0, 1. Another 5 interval makes it 1, 1. And now see, we use the display command 4 times, because whenever the display command is executed, it displays whatever the value of the said mentioned variable is at that time interval. Now see below, we use the display command 4 times, so we have 4 time displays available. At time 0, value was A0, B0. At time 5, it is A1 and B0. At time 10, it's 0, 1. And at time 15, it's 1, 1. Hello guys, welcome to learning microcontrollers. In this lecture, we are going to learn Verilog, and in this I will show you how you can use a $display command in Verilog. This command is extensively used in the test benches. Since you write a design code in Verilog, then you test that code using a test bench, which might be in SystemVerilog, and then you basically simulate and test the results. So that is how this command is very useful. It is just like using the cout command in C++, or using the printf command in C, or using serial.println in Arduino IDE, or some similar command to print the text on the terminal. So this command does exactly same in the Verilog in the test benches. So we will be simulating and testing the results on the EDA Playground. So first of all, before we continue, let me show you this one-line statement. This one line summarizes this command. It says that this command $display prints output only when the statement executes. So you can see that it does what I have just told you. Printf command does in C, cout command does in C++, or serial.println does in Arduino. So let's learn by doing. Let's use this command, write a small code to understand it. So let's get to our EDA Playground. Click on your browser. Go here, write down EDA Playground, open the EDA Playground link. There you go. Wait. Okay, there you go. Now sign up and log in. If you are not signed up, if you are signed up already, just log in then. Now one thing to remember, that you have to log in using your either the institution or an organizational email, because to get the full functionality, like you cannot use the commercial simulators if you are not signed up with either the organization or an institute email. It's a completely free tool, but remember that to get the full functionality, you have to sign up either with the institute or an organizational email. If you sign up with a Google, Yahoo, etc., then you will not be able to use a commercial simulators, while you can use Verilator and some other good Icarus type simulators. So remember that. Okay, I click on login. There you go. I just logged in. Okay, there you go. Now to understand this, first of all, we will write a small code. Now, as you know, in the EDA Playground, the left side is your test bench code, right side is the design. Since display command is mostly used with the test bench, it is a useful command to display the text on the terminal. Then we do not need to write a design code. We will directly write a test code to just see the working of this command. So I initialize a module called test. Then we take two variables, A, B. Okay, A can have 2 bits. Either it can have 0 or 1. B can also have 0 or 1. This will serve our purpose. This will easily serve our purpose of this code. So now we start our initial begin. Remember that you have to be careful with the spelling. If you write the wrong spelling, the code will not work. So first of all, we write our $display command over here, right? This is the syntax $display. Then inside it, you will write your text or variables, whatever you want to display. Start with the inverted commas. First of all, I would like to display the time, %0t. This means that in what format you want the time to be displayed. I want the time to be displayed as it is. So if I write here, like in Verilog, you give delays like this. You write #5. It means skip 5 time samples, like 5, whatever the time sample you have defined will be skipped, 5 units. So that is how I want the time to be displayed as it is. It will keep just display 5. It will not like make it take it into milliseconds or something. The next thing I want to display is to just make it look beautiful. I will display here some text called display. Because we are using the display command, then we will display the value of a. I write a is equal to, okay, before that we also add something like this to make it look more presentable. A is equal to, I want the value of a to be displayed in binary, because as I told you, value of a can be either 1 or 0. If you want to display the value of a in decimal, then you will write d here. To display it in binary, just write b here. Then the value of b is equal to %b. Again, I want the b to be displayed in binary. Close and inverted commas. That is how you will write your text and variables together in Verilog. Like I wrote, this will be displayed as text. This will be the value which will be fetched. This all will be text. And these are the variables value which will be fetched. Now from where it will be fetched, you have to write over here. I will write a comma. Now for the first variable in the line, that was the time. Then the value of time will be fetched from $time. This is a built-in command which will fetch the value of time from the system clock. Now the next variable coming in the line is a. The value of a is to be fetched from this a. Just copy paste this a here. A. After that, the third variable is b. Similarly, I want the value of b to be fetched from b. Like this, close the brackets and write the inverted commas. Now this is the syntax. You have to remember this syntax. Write $display, start the bracket, write inverted comma, write the text, include the variables inside, and also define in what format you want the variables values to be displayed. After that, in sequence, you have to write the first variable, the first from where the variable's value will be fetched, the second variable from where the value will be fetched, the third variable from where the value will be fetched. If you have more variables, C, D, E, F, similarly, you will keep on writing C, D, E, F, and whatever the format you want to display it. Now this is how our display command is written. Then we give some delay. So now remember one thing, display command only displays the data on the screen once it's executed. Similarly, like printf or cout command. So first of all, we give the value of a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. Both are 0. Now this is our first test case, and delay of 5. Okay, that will be fine. Now the second test case, we make a1 b0. Third test case, we make b1 a0. Fourth test case, we make both 1. After that, since we started the initial begin, this loop, now we have to end this. This is basically not a loop. We started this case, initial begin. Now, since we also made a module, you have to end the module as well. End module. Now here you go. Now see what is happening over here. We will use the $display command when we want to display the data. Like it is used here at time interval 0. This is the time interval 0, no delay there. At 0, it must display A0 and B0. Now after 5 time intervals, it will become A1 and B0 because display command is used here again. You have to use the display command again and again at whatever interval you want the data to be displayed. It will not automatically keep on displaying the data at all the intervals. Remember that. That is the difference. So it is just like print command in C and cout command in C++. Okay, there we go. Now, first of all, to run the code, you have to save the code first, but you will not be able to save the code until you do not select the simulator. First, go on to left. You have tools and simulator, expand it. Inside it, you will see simulators. Now, that's why I was telling you to sign up using either the institute or an organizational email, because if you do not sign up with that, then you will not be able to use these commercial simulators. Revera, Cadence, Siemens Questa, Synopsys, and Siemens Precision. I am going to use a Cadence, while if you use the Gmail or Yahoo sector, you can use the Verilator, Icarus, and GHDL. You can use these three, and also this one as well. So I will be using the Cadence here. There you go. Now I click on save before I run the code. Wait. Now it has assigned you this unique ID. You can just copy paste the link in any PC to get the access to your code. Now we click on run and go down to check for errors, if any. Wait. Okay, the code has run successfully. See, this is the result of our simulation. Now see, at time interval 0, that is how we wrote it, time 0. Because no delay was given, no time was defined, so it is 0. Display AB, it is displaying the value of A and value of B, fetching the values from here. Value of A is 0 and B is 0, that's perfect. See, it has displayed this part as text. See, it is text. Then this part is also text. See, text. Then again A, value of A, variable A in binary, B in binary, displayed as variables, and values are fetched from there. That is the syntax you have to remember. Now the second time interval, that is after 5 time intervals, value of A is still 0, B became 1, and we are again displaying the same. So see over here, only thing change is A has become 1 and B is 0, and after 5, 10 time intervals, A is 0 and B is 1. After 10 time intervals, A is 0 and B is 1. And after 4 time intervals, again we use the display command. We use the display command 4 times, so it displayed the result 4 times at 4 time intervals. See, A is 1 and B is 1. That is how you use the display command in the Verilog. So guys, this is it. If you guys have any questions, please do ask. And if you guys learned anything from this video, please do tell me. I will be appeased. So guys, we'll see you in the next lecture. Goodbye until then.